Hello and welcome, it's Brotus TV and it is match 2 of QXC and IdrA. And we're on Xel'Naga Caverns, so this is round 2. IdrA won round 1 with a long macro game. And I'm just going to pause that music and we're going to get right into it. So, QXC, of course, real good player, but IdrA is widely regarded as pretty much one of the top foreigners. QXC is too, so this, I guess, we're going to sort out who's the best. Last match was on Metalopolis, and IdrA really benefited from those cross positions that he got. Afforded him the right to macro really hard. Failed aborted bunker rush, and then IdrA just overwhelmed him. At some point he had about 6 bases to 2. To 3 rather, and he just stomped over him with just so many units. This game's starting out pretty standard. We're going to see what's IdrA going to do. Is he going to go for the early hatchery? This is a really open natural, hard to defend. Marines can do a lot of stuff there. We're just going to have to see as I close that replay timer. Hopefully you didn't see it if you don't want a spoiler. I've just had it spoiled for myself personally. That's annoying. But hopefully you didn't look. I'll work on an overlay. Well, I was going to work on an overlay, but I don't really need it because of this business. In any case, it is 2 barracks before orbital command, so we're going to see some early pressure, trying to punish IdrA in case he does go for the hatchery first, but he doesn't. It is spawning pool on 15. Maybe a little earlier, but anyway. It is pool first, which is the key, so IdrA's going to play a fairly defensive style to start. I'm just getting a few frames here, I'm a little worried. So, pool's going up, barracks going to be finished, Marines pumping out of barracks number 1 and barracks number 2 is on the way. Orbital command now 2, so he's going to be able to mule up, which is so valuable, such a valuable thing. But no gas as yet. Drone's going to pop up and he is going to be killed, so he is going to see the 2 barracks. And is he going to get in? Oh my goodness me, he's going to see no gas. And he is going to know it is serious. Oh, he's getting away. That is a pretty big deal. No gas means all Marines all the time for quite a while. And it can also mean, I suppose, an early command center. But for now, 3 Marines making their way across the map. They in fact bailed on trying to kill that drone. Let him go through so they could just waltz across. On the meantime, 4 Zerglings are out for IdrA, 4 more on the way, and QXC, what knowledge has he got? He knows, oh, it's hatchery plonking down right now, and bunker too, and he's going to be able to defend this, I think. He's got enough Marines, but here come 2 more Zerglings, and there are 2 more on the way. Some Zerglings are down, he's using those Marines really well, really good. He is going to die, but this bunker is going to not finish actually. So really well done, good defense by IdrA. He manages to get it cleaned up, and if that bunker had gotten up, it would have been bad news. Bad news. As it is, there are now even more Zerglings. 6 Zerglings now on the map. In fact, there are 7. I don't know where the other 2 are. They must be somewhere. There's 5 here chasing down these Marines. 2 more coming up from the rear to reinforce. But there are 4 Marines here at this watchtower, and he's trying to micro. And he is probably going to be cleaned up here, and now there are 5 Zerglings going to make their way up here, but just more Marines on the way. And in fact, is he going to block this? He needs to block this choke, and he is going to do so. He's hiding this command center, and he is finally getting gas. So, command center about half done. Hatchery just about to pop! And the Queen's going to just waltz on over. So 2 Queens, 2 hatcheries. It is macro mode now for IdrA. Meantime, 3rd barracks going up, forming a really hard wall. 4 Marines guarding that wall, and the command center is making. So he's going to have to bust down here, which won't be too hard. He's probably going to just poke with a Marine, see what's up, and know I can come out. Righto, I can make it out, build a bunker down there, and get my command center floating. But he's probably going to turn to an orbital command first. Let's see. IdrA now. Let's check the production. He's going to layer up. No roach warrant, so he's going straight to layer tech. Could be mutalisks, but he doesn't have that much gas. He's only just now getting his 2nd and 3rd geysers. That's enough for 2 base mutalisk. Mutalisk gas heavy, but I wouldn't I wouldn't like to only be getting my second gas now. He is in fact getting a Bannerling nest and a Roach Warren now, so after he started morphing the lair. Now, big clump of Marines. 9 Marines just walking around the map. They spot some Zerglings with that tower, but no go. Zerglings a bit too quick. They do have Zergling speed, I believe. I'm just going to check that. Yes, they do. Now, Overlord coming in to scout. He knows, this is clever, he knows that most of the Marines are away, and when the Marines are away, the Overlords will play, and he is going to see that second orbital command, so he knows exactly the timing of his opponent's expansion. He also knows the factory's coming, and there is a tech lab doing something, so it's probably researching Stimpack. Or, the other one, combat shields. Probably not concussive shells, as there are almost no marauders. In fact, there are so close to 0 marauders that there are in fact 0 marauders. I am rambling. Here comes a shitload, whoops, of Zerglings. They're going to try and bust down the front, knowing that he's floating over now. There's a bunker going up. Are we going to catch it? And he is going to completely wipe out these Marines, but at what cost? He wiped out a big ball, but more came down the ramp to reinforce, and actually that was a big win for QXC, I'd say, because that was quite a few Zerglings that just basically ran into their doom. Units lost tab, we could see that it's pretty even. It's pretty even. Now, that orbital command needs to land, or these guys are going to be... Oh, that was close. That was close. If those guys had distance mined for a while, that would have made a fair bit of a chunk there. Now, is he going to run the Banelings into the rocks? That would be an interesting move. He's got some roaches. He wants the gold. I want the gold. Give me the gold. I want the gold. That's what IdrA's saying right now. I need the gold base. I want to know where the gold at. Couple of supply depots just dropping down. Bit scared. Not quite sure why. In any case, Baneling speed is done and dusted. So these guys are fast as whatever, man. They are fast. Now, Hellions, did he spot them? He'll spot that one. Nice battle here, but these Hellions are going to take it down the secret hallway. But the Roaches are going to clean up these Marines, and the Hellions have to retreat. No, they've got to move in. It's time to move in. When the Roaches are away, the Hellions will play, and they are going to do that. But these Roaches are just going to bust down, and the Bannerlings just bannerling into... Oh, the Bannerlings flinging the pain. And this tank is no match. This is not looking good at all. The Hellions have been cleaned up by this Queen and Zerglings, I suppose. In any case, this is game over. You are screwed, QXC. Screw XC is more like it. These Banelings should go hit the SCVs, but it doesn't matter at this point. Tech Lab goes down. No combat shield for you. And anything that just pops out is just going to immediately die. And looks like IdrA's finally paying attention and bring in the pain, and it is GG. And look at that freeze frame action. Oh, that is horrible, but look at that. Just superior tech. Got his expansion up fast. Baneling nest and just plowed through him. Your opponent makes all Marines. Well, I'll make some Banelings and then some Roaches too, because I can. But that bunker rush failed, so for the second time in a row, the bunker rush fails. He goes for this all Marine action and just dies. So GG, well done to IdrA.